and welcome back to Project Wingman. Hello, Sovereign. Hope your headache is feeling better. Now let me just finish timing this and then I'll be ready to go. Okay, so, for the second stream today, I had two options, and it was either this or Robo Presidents arguing over massacre. Well, democracy couldn't decide. So I let RNGs decide. I had him flip 5 quarters. Heads, Robo Presidents. Tails, my backup was this. And 4 out of the 5 coin flips said, fucking orange. So, instead of Robo Presidents, we have Monarch and Prez. So, technically still a president. Hello, Cross. Let's fucking go! So, the rules for this one, we have, it's going to be a Canon Run. So, the only aircraft available that I can pick is the Prezmobile, aka the FD-14 Super Tomcat in the first color, because that's the canonical Monarch color. Also, because mods are a thing, and I'm keeping the mod of I have almost infinite ammo, and I can equip any weapon I fucking want to my Tomcat because protagonist. We're gonna give the feds a fighting chance. We're gonna give them some modifiers, and we're doing it on Mark mode. It's a new campaign. We're gonna give them ace training, where the enemy spawns the highest rank. We're going to give them botched requisition, where any fighters, not just enemy fighters, spawn with additional random lethal attachments. So we might have fucking railguns to deal with. It's here, not glass cannon, because I don't take life back. Not budget guts, not gun runner. No. I don't know if my poor laptop can handle double time. It's medium. So we'll just have these two. And we'll go with hard. Alrighty, here we go. Generations ago, a global cataclysmic event scorched the world whole. Newly exposed and volatile material combined with an earth-shattering tectonic collapse, dismantling civilization whole. The world order was destroyed. History as we know it changed forever. But from the ashes, a new era began. Hundreds of years have passed. Humanity is now known in the time known as After Calamity. For the vaguely divine concept National Liberation. Yeah. And thank you, Sovereign, for the 3 stream streak that should be 4, but for some reason it's not. I've had that happen to me before. What might have happened is a stream hiccup.
Our contract with this backwater place is just
and
about to
it
come to
counted
an
as
end.
2.
And, well,
So
thank
you
God.
technically
I don't
missed
mind
one.
a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
Also, the way I'm going to handle ad
We have
operates.
confirmed the location
If I
of
can
the
handle
Burlock
it, I will
Privateer
leave it in the
headquarters off the
briefing
coast on the
or
southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain.
the
They're a
briefing
mercenary
menu
group like us who
or hangar menu.
unfortunately have turned to outright piracy.
I can't help
According
it
to
if it
surveillance
happens
data,
during
we have
dog
determined that
fight.
they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the
You got
Federation
dragons.
registered
Yay,
cargo
you got
ship
the
May-Lynx.
streak too.
The May-Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo. However, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can.
Whole playthrough planned
Attempts
out
to negotiate
what
for it have
weapons are
turned
gonna
up with
have
nothing,
each
so we're going in.
mission.
Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. Two
Also,
birds
since
with
this
one
is
stone.
Canon Run,
Easy
I will
enough,
let
right?
all the briefings
Now get to work.
and
Dismissed.
quote-unquote cutscenes play out. Or sometimes I would skip. Alright, so... FD14, color 1. And for this one, we're gonna have slot 1 be MLA3. We never understand the specification of reciprocating flankers to claim that the calendar cycles changes some insignificant event in history. But the foundation moment of this current cycle is the death of a god. And they always keep that calendar on. Well, the reason why the current calendar is based off of the Christian is it the death of Christ or the birth of Christ? Because I know it's before Christ being BC and AD is year of our Lord. There's no 0 AD. No. But the main reason why it's that instead of, say, a different religion's god or timeline is, well, due to European dominance or global dominance since the age of exploration, Christianity kind of became the dominant religion, culturally speaking. So, for better or worse, that's what we have. As for the reason why the year in this game changed to before Calamity and after Calamity is, I don't think Christianity is, no, I don't know if Christianity is still a thing, but Calamity was basically the fucking apocalypse. So, I'd say that's a big enough world-changing event to reset the calendar. Years 5784 from your perspective. Fair enough. I'm not sure what the Hellenistic start year is, but whatever it is, it's 5,784 years ago. But yeah, let's see here. Don't snooze that ad cross. Let it go. I'll just keep it in the screen until it ends. Okay? Okay, we're gonna take Phoenixes for slot 1, triple volley. And then for the undercarriages, slots 2 and 3, we're going to take the Mavericks. I know, Cross, but we're actually at a good point for Agile to happen. There's no real action. We can just shoot the shit until Agile goes away. I'd rather it happen now than in the middle of a dogfight. We are gonna keep this color, but just for shits and giggles, I can show you the other colors. All right, we've got the Federation blue, which actually looks pretty good. We got Cascadia green. And then I think the remaining colors are special. We got the Rosgrease black, the A-Cat version. Rosgrease black Super Cat version. Schnee. And the quote-unquote Rogue Nation from Top Gun Maverick. But we're gonna stick with the Sicario. We are not gonna do. All right, there's my notification for Agile. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds. We're not gonna do AOA because this is hard mode and the Tomcat's AOA rate sucks. See, the Rogue Nation is opening a new nation's film. Yeah. Well, it's basic. Let's be honest. They didn't want to say who the bad guy nation in Top Gun Maverick was, and I understand why that would be. Just like in the original Top Gun, they totally weren't. It totally wasn't Russia. Because they totally weren't using any actual MiG. It was the MiG-28, which is really the F-5. We're not creating, yeah. But just by their inventory, we can basically narrow down the bad guy nation Maverick to one nation. And one nation alone. And that inventory is the F-14. Because currently, there is only one nation in the world that has the F-14, and that is Iran. Which actually makes sense, given how much saber rattling Iran has been doing of late. There is a not outside chance that a conflict could arise. I really hope it doesn't, but it might. Anyway, Agile is over, so let's go ahead and begin the adventures of Monarch of Brest. It would have been nice if Japan took the Tomcat instead of the F-15J, but I understand why they took the F-15. The Tomcat, as it currently is an obsolete airframe. If the Navy went ahead and went with Grumman's upgrades to the Tomcat, we could have had a much better Tomcat. The Navy wouldn't be scrambling to try and have an air-to-air interceptor, which they currently don't have one. But the Eagle is just a superior aircraft in every fashion, other than long-range kills. That's what I was talking about, Cross. The Supercat 21. Um, yeah, politicians nixed it because they didn't think we'd ever have to worry about long range interception ever again.
This is the ever-lovely Airborne Warning and Control Systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punch again.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gonna let us loose? Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector until you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch.
Hey, Monarch, how about we watch this mission? I wouldn't mind staying a few more days out here.
I have you on record saying that, Prez.
Don't be a snitch again, Galaxy. Hitman 1, Monarch and Prez,
If you're
ready to roll?
locked on, Alcon engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down. Get the speedboats rolling. We have attackers inbound. How the hell did we piss off?
You pissed off me, and more specifically, the Pacific Federation, because that's who hired us to kill you.
Good kill!
It's a very fun game. I do have a couple issues with its story, namely that of Kings, because I believe that Crimson One should have died and stayed dead after Return,
Missile away.
but yeah. So I just treat everything after the ceasefire in Presidia as non-fucking canon.
Tracking!
Enemy aircraft shot down.
No, I get it. But here's the thing. What Crimson One did was not authorized by the Federation. They were willing to abide by the ceasefire. Crimson One was a sore loser.
Missile away.
And did it on his own.
We got inbound. Enemy
But
reinforcements
as
down
for
Doom
Prospero,
Flash
yeah,
mercenary
I'm
IFF.
totally okay with them doing it.
Engage. Defenses are
Oh yeah,
clear.
history will remember it as the Federation who did it,
Copy all.
which will
In and out real quick.
basically
Scattering.
open the door for countless atrocities to be committed against the Federation and named revenge.
I'm being crouched up here.
Who the hell did we piss off? Box 3! Enemy's getting a radar lock!
But
Guns, guns, guns.
for a story, Kings is a horrible ending because what Kings basically does, it says the whole game you just played, none of it fucking matters because everyone you cared about is now fucking dead. All because of a little shit who should have been dead.
Monarch ready to fire.
We magically made invincible just so he could fight you and kill everyone you love and care about. Yeah, it's deeply unsatisfying. So from a narrative standpoint, Kings shouldn't exist. The only reason why it exists is because the developer and writer is a fucking edgelord that wants his self-insert to not lose. And you know what Crimson One reminds me of? Or who he reminds me of? Kai Lang from Mass Effect 3. A fucking edgelord that is the writer's pet that no one else in the player base likes
Everything you've witnessed is confidential.
and constantly shows up to ruin your day, not because of his own skill, but because the writers gave him fucking
Target on your
fun.
IFF. Blow it when they're out. Way ahead of you, Galaxy. You're clear, Wingman.
Tell me I'm wrong. By the power misuse. Exactly.
Monarch ready to fire.
Yeah, people call Kylanger wannabe right, and right, it's just like, yeah, no. I am much better than him.
What the hell? Whoa, I felt that in my teeth. Oh, damn, Monarch.
Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure. Think the water's still alright? Still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a surfer or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here, just running around a beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north.
Now,
Stay there
when
as
it comes
before.
to Frontline
Approaching
59,
direct south. Flash Iden, or we will flag it
I
hostile.
actually
Easy.
like the writing behind Faust in the sense that, one, I love that she's batshit insane and makes Captain Torres look like a Boy Scout. I like that it kind of shows that even Cascadia has some people that have screws loose. And I don't mind the fact that we fight her as a boss fight at the end. My big complaint with her boss fight isn't that it doesn't make any narrative sense. It's that mechanically it's bullshit. It's essentially bullet hell on steroids.
That's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right,
And it's
boss?
got like one too many phases that all they serve to do is just drain your ammo.
Interesting.
So in that regard, it's basically opposite of Kings. Kings narratively shouldn't be there, but it's a
The money came
great
through from this
structured
contract,
mechanically
and our opportunities in
designed
this
fight.
region have just about dried up.
Just enough
No one
bullet
objects.
hell, just
Your
enough
contract with Sicario is
phases
still in effect.
that
Pack your bags.
it's
I
a
looked
very
little into the
challenging and
Cascadian
satisfying
situation,
fight.
and I believe we'll make a little
Just
something of
pretend that
ourselves
it's
there.
non-canon. F-59's final fight, I think it's Descendants or something, is narratively a great fight. Mechanically speaking, it's bullshit.
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our
That's my
pedigree.
rant.
The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying down, based on what info has been leaked out. For those of you who don't know, Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits. I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful. A country with limitless energy at its fingertips. I know some of us who were born out here in the periphery can't even imagine it, but I'm sure this hits closer to home for some of you. Moving
Volcanoes
along.
boss.
There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. A full-blown conflict is proceeding.
What, you're telling me
We've
that the
reached out and we're given a
authoritarian
rendezvous by a Cascadian
government
group called
that's
the
trying to
Independence
crack
Force,
down
the main
on
anti-Federation group
a
recognized by the
rebellion
national
movement
government. I presume the Federation has the
censoring
borders
what's
on
really
lockdown to
going
stop
on?
people like us from coming in. So stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Say it's not. Say it ain't
Sicario
so.
is moving northwest towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress. However, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel
That'd
and
be
ammo.
completely precedent
Hitman
in
team,
history.
you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey,
Unprecedented?
which
No,
will
I
take us
meant
over into
said.
Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
What if Monarch's like, yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out. I can just see Kaiser go, yeah, no, you have to come because you're the protagonist. We actually need you. What's a protagonist? Shut up. Alright, so for this one, it's strictly air to air. I could theoretically just load up on Phoenixes. So I'd have, let's see here, 6 hard points of 3 volleys, so 18 Phoenixes launched at maximum. Mysteries might have been clear if you know what really happened. It's up to them. Ultimately, either find a way to get out or just keep it till the last day. But what we're gonna do is ace piloting is a thing. So we're gonna slap some railguns on them. 'Cause why the fuck not? And then we're gonna slap Phoenixes. Is it broken? Yes, but this is Project Wingman, where it's basically Ace Combat on steroids.
All Sicario elements maintain bearing. We have interceptors coming at the rear. Hitman and AIM will gunsel planes. Vector to intercept before they get close.
Hitman 1, take point. We'll play backup.
This is Hitman 2. Weapon safeties are off. Let's see how much Federation planes pay out.
Is our targeting system outdated to lock on Federation signatures?
It matters.
I've had that programmed long before we thought about coming this way. Hitman team, we're clear to engage.
Yes, it is. That's a lot of Phoenixes.
I don't want to be the first to commit high treason, so on you.
As of yesterday, all inbound flights into Cascadia have been grounded.
Hitman 1, locked on. Airborne patrol elements. 6
Monarch engaged.
Copy. Requesting target bearing.
This might actually be worth my time.
Looks like it's true. The Federation is weapons free in Cascadia. Even when we crossed into other Federation states illegally, they didn't dare open fire on us like this.
Slash!
Not an accident.
Fighting group. Good games. We're sending an inquiry up the wire. Stand by.
I'm honestly surprised that the recoil from the railgun doesn't actually send me back.
Shut down. They're in my sights. Monarch got another one.
Realistically, a railgun wing back was open to you. Really? Oh, it pulls the slug out. Okay. I thought it pushed. Well, I knew it was magnets, but I thought it repelled it out instead of dragging it out. Would it, in that design, would the recoils cancel each other out?
Nice kill. What data we can gather, you're engaged with a private security corporation called Sicario.
Physics is also, anti-fun because it basically says, yeah, all that cool shit you think you can do, you actually
Through the records, but it's thin. We're not equipped to deal with them. Send reinforcements. Copy, stand by. Mercenaries, huh? I thought we ran you lot out after Oceana. Damn. If we ever stayed on it. We cannot let Mercenaries Skywalker get to Cascadia. Roger that. We intercept.
Painting target.
like a lot of the maneuvers you can pull in this game, for example, you physically can't do because G-forces are a thing. And it would literally either cause you to G-lock or, you know, just rip the wings off the plane. Those are mid-air free.
We just lost contact with Blue Squadron's flight in this area. Destroyer Espadon, advise disengagement. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Only 2 smooth flights. We can take them. Escorts, heading to screening pattern Alpha. Federation mission tagged and marked. MNT, this one's all yours. An airship doing intercepts. What the hell is the Federation so afraid of?
Logical deduction says us.
There's the secret third option, passing out from the force on the body and the plane slamming into the mountain because you lost control.
Yeah. We're taking this thing down.
Okay, got him.
Confirmed enemy kill. Moving to engage.
We've got a lock.
Missile is tracking.
Give me one. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Crimson team's gonna be real fun to fight against Ace difficulty. Ace training and launch acquisition. I can just see the Crimson team having like rear-facing railguns.
Missile away, missile away.
And
Nice shooting, Monarch.
ADMNs.
Still no way around a dogfight.
I guess we're in it now. Hey, Nick, you got any idea what the Federation is doing in Cascadia?
Why the hell do you think I know? Hey, we've got contact.
To approaching unidentified aircraft. When the night comes, how do we return home? By midnight's light. Confirmed. Welcome to Cascadia, Sicario. Follow us. We have a temporary landing strip set up for you mercenaries.
Alright. I really love next mission. Oh yeah, landing.
Good hunting today, Monarch.
Nice.
I bet.
In a full
Come on in.
Does that make sense? More or less. Although the stars themselves can actually give off a lot of light if there's, you know, no light pollution or clouds in the sky. Not as much as the full moon, but still. And seldom is night truly dark.
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes,
Then
or else your
forgive how
time in
much
Cascadia
light
will be
those storms
short-lived.
give off even before you factor it in. Yeah. In fact, oftentimes it's man-made light that actually makes the night sky darker because of light pollution. Like, if you live in the city or the suburbs, go out to the middle of goddamn nowhere
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain Griffiths, otherwise known as
on a
Stardust.
clear,
From now on, I'll be your point of
clear
contact with the
skies
Cascadian Independence
at
Force.
night.
I was
Look
a
up
National
and you'll
Guard
be
pilot when it all
amazed how
went
many
down,
lights
and
in the
now
sky
I'm
you
working
see.
with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate
That's-
internationally.
Granted,
The Federation,
easier said
however,
than
in
done.
recent years has
Some
used the resources
regions,
we
like if you're in
provided
the
to
Northeast,
forcefully
good luck.
expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our Cordian
Because
or
pretty much the
geothermal
entire
deposits fuel this war
northeastern
machine.
coast is just one
Cascadia
big
as a
city.
nation sought independence from the Federation outright in order to prevent the Federation from
No, you're
imperially
not.
expanding further.
But you're at the southern
Unfortunately,
end.
they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian
From what I know, I would
infrastructure as
put
a
you in
whole. When we
mid-
resisted, they turned the country inside out.
Or the central
We
east
refuse
coast.
to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation
Because I
seized the
think you're
base from the
about the
National
same
Guard.
latitude as me.
Your objective today is to take back
and
the
I'm
base into
basically
our
smack
hands.
dab in the middle.
Hitman team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities
Unless,
too
of
much
course,
during
you
the
move.
attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base
But
afterwards.
if you're in the plains,
I'm sure you want to operate from an
It's
actual
actually
base
very
anyway,
easy.
as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
To leave the city, you just have to like drive an hour, and then you'll be in a field of wheat, and then hope that there's not a thunderstorm that night. Look up and you can see stars for miles. How I know this is, I'm an Eagle Scout. That's what we did a lot for like at least 1 weekend a month. We'd camp out. Get about the seasons. Well, I live in the plains, Sovereign. There are no mountains where there's no such shit. Or we could just drive an hour in any direction. And there's like no city. It's just like farmland. And then voila! You just ask permission from the guy there. It's like, hey, can we camp out? If it's like for the Boy Scouts, 9 times out of 10, the farm are like, oh yeah, sure, just clean up after yourselves when you're done. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna add harpoons, Phoenix, Maverick.
Monarch, get going.
Yeah, the Rise in the Plains is basically southeast Kansas, the Flint Hills. There's also mountainous things in the northern plains, like South Dakota, because Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota. Although I think that's actually in Mesa.
Rose Tower FB on the nose. Wingman, you're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff sanding. Hitman team, engage.
Yeah, I've been to the Flint Hills before, so
Approaching Rose Tower.
my stepdad's family actually lives in the Flint Hills.
Hitman's not doing so bad today. For being the rest of the litter.
It's alright.
Never disappoints.
I wouldn't expect you to.
All airborne. Prepare for a hot drop.
Western.
Taking a contract here of all places.
And ad break. Well, I can't stop the actions.
Not now, Deb. Not now.
I'm sorry.
Hitman 1 locked on. Cleared for guns.
That's the harpoon. One shot.
Enemy destroyed.
Enemy's parking lot. Break.
We need to come out this time. Yeah, the September discount is active. So, if you want to and can afford it, wanted to get the sub, it's cheaper now than it normally is.
Everybody want you.
Oh, there's the 80 then. Ow, shit.
Enemy destroyed.
Fox 3, Fox
Professional execution.
Missile shot off. Hitman 1 locked on.
Right where I want you. I've got a good tone.
There we go.
Spot on support. Hitman.
Rose Tower is ours.
No factor. You already got the job, Sicario. Who are you trying to impress? What can we say, Stardust? You get what you pay for. You think I could ask our
You know what they say, Stardust.
nice hangar space
No
for
kill
us?
like overkill.
You know, in exchange for our good work up here.
There was no such thing as nice this far north. You should know that.
I never flew these skies like you did. Not like this. Airstrip is secured. Outside of the air defenses, there wasn't much else in terms of resistance. We're batting down prisoners and electronics. But you're good, boss. Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks. Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky bastards. Rose Tower is ours.
You make my job easy as usual, Monarch. Good show.
Well, I make this part of the job easy. The other part where you have to repair my fighter, because you're also my mechanic, that I don't make easy.
Hitman 1, we've got you on approach. On you for touchdown.
Although, I'm willing to bet that Monarch does his fair share of mechanics. Part 2. I just remembered there's a carrier here. I could have tried to land. Oh well. Too late now. Excuse me.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The Independence Force of Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty, and when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
One last thing, everyone. We're going by our TAC names for the duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know
Well, I
how
don't
bounty
think
hunters are if they have a
canonically
name.
Monarch has a name that
Dismissed.
everyone knows. Except for maybe Prez. Because even when they break call signs, they still refer to Monarch
Listen
as
up.
Monarch.
We're about to get started. A lot of mercenaries from around the world have made their way into the country, as I'm sure you've seen.
Okay, so for this
However,
one,
Sicario
I
is
thought I would
currently
do
one of the
something.
only groups that can throw around
Just
enough
use
fighters to
Phoenixes
aid in
and
the air war.
Mavericks.
Cascadia's national
now I have
guard
a
was
different
quickly
one.
scattered and taken out by Federation military
crazy
forces when we originally tried to force them out of Cascadia. They came without mercy, eliminating more than 30% of our active
Do you want me to
forces.
do the crazy
These
idea?
last few weeks have been disastrous, and we're on the verge of capitulating into a full-blown guerrilla war. We'd like to avoid this, and because of that, Sicario will be deployed immediately to several of our units currently in need of support.
Hitman team, you will be deployed to an agricultural area to the south. One of the Independence Force's surviving battalions has been driven there by a Federation offensive. Presently, a collection of Allied officers preside over a rather notable amount of manpower. The Federation is currently engaged using air and ground units, so a multifaceted loadout is suggested. You might catch the Federation off guard, however, anticipate retaliation in short order. Launch and lift the siege. If that battalion falls, our forces won't have enough manpower or command to organize again.
Now, in true Ace Combat fashion, technically I can't damage ally units. Which plays into my crazy idea. Technically. I can hurt myself. But that's it. So, we're going with Phoenixes here. For the fighters and bombers. Then I was gonna go with double loadout of Mavericks. But then I remember what else I could throw on this plane. The experimental uranium freefall bomb. And there's a shit ton of ground targets that don't really move. So dirty bombs and or low yield nukes. Yeah, basically. And I can't hurt my allies. Well, then war crimes on friends. So, why the hell not? It's not a war crime to deploy nuclear weapons. No! It's technically it's not. We're not deploying it on a civilian center. We are in war. See how it works. Geneva doesn't really exist anymore. I don't know what war crime conventions there are, if there's still any war crime conventions.
Right as far as the eye can see. Hey, Dad, you were the privileged kid. This place put out anything good?
It's been over 10 years, Mick, since we've been in Cascadia.
So normally I only get 2,
Galaxy to Hitman.
but I get 30,000 of these things.
Com frequency. Things are getting busy. You're free to engage any Federation signatures starting now.
Weapons and radar all operational, Monarch. Think we can afford to share a bottle of red at the end of the day?
This is
Oh,
General
probably.
Elizabeth of the Independence Force. Anyone on this net? We need immediate fire support.
This is Hitman Team. Detachment from the Sicario Mercenary Corps receiving you. Hang tight. We're moving in as flagged.
I hope I'm high enough up.
Fine. Hitman, we're designating targets of opportunity. Odds more action out. By the dust mother. Not exactly the reinforcements we asked for. Be advised, we have allied air support overhead. If necessary for gas.
Be not peasant.
You completing? We're about to be overrun.
Those rat junkies, how can we trust them? Cascadian hospitality.
Given what I just did, I don't think you can trust me.
Dust mother.
There's this countrywide interference present. I can't really track anything outside of the immediate AO.
have their priorities straight. Hey, let's loot expensive Federation
There's this
boots.
rebel channel anyway. Some National Guard officer should have been giving us this sort of a time.
The guy's working Elizabeth. He was Cascadia's liaison to our peacekeeping forces through Oceania.
Ironic then. Now he's being saved by mercs. Hey man, run! Missile tracking! Evade! You're keeping a pretty good kill pace today, Comic. You gunning for Monarch spot?
Oh, she is, huh?
Damn, don't run, She-Ra.
Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to pad my lead. Let's get altitude for no reason whatsoever.
All right, splashed. That should give the rebel troops some wiggle room.
Watch out, Nick. There's a beehive running over.
You have more to worry about than just bees. Alright, Mick, try and blow that lead.
Have Lieutenant Steerage remove his troops with those Federation positions eliminated. Those mercenaries might save our asses yet. Okay, that's a vote of confidence for the mercs. Push the counteroffensive.
Vote of confidence for Mercs. He just nuked everything! Twice!
You're not predisposed. I want you to push these coordinates and establish a perimeter.
Fall back. We'll regroup and reevaluate our tactics.
Alcon, this is Regional HQ. We have a strategy if the rebels want to play rough.
Alright. If the rebels want to play rough, one of them just nuked your entire army twice.
We are tired.
I think
Redirecting for areas.
playing rough has been met.
This is Axiom. We're coasting in. All hands. Battle stations. Missile away! Take Tommy. Roadblock. Take him down. I can't take another hit like that. Incoming bogeys.
Hit me one. Reporting a kill.
I think there's just one ground unit left. One lowly or two lowly artilleries. I
Bombs away! Ground unit knocked out.
could. Placed a nuke on two targets.
Advised to cease engagement. Federation is disengaging or no factor. Good God, we're alive!
Oh, and it's
Those
a
mercs accept
2D mushroom cloud.
It'll take more than that to convince me. Did any of our forces get a positive ident on that aircraft that broke our line?
I'm actually surprised if there's any enemy forces left alive.
Hard copy. Issuing theater-wide alert. Mercenary forces are now in play by the rebels. Hitman Team, RTB. We're reporting similar successes up and down Cascadia. If Monarch keeps racking up kills like that, we're gonna need a bigger offshore account.
So, I think I might have just single-handedly justified the Federation using Gordian weapons.
No big deal, right? Right?
Keep your nerves on you. Monarch seems to be playing out just fine. Ain't that right, Lead?
Well, Monarch's Monarch, and that's besides the point. We're home. Been about a decade, but we're back. Fighting the goddamn New World Order.
Well, that was fun. Who's up for Chinese? Not me. I'm allergic to it. But still.
Good job, Hitman Team.
Why the Federation
General
clearing
Elizabeth reports your
Cascadian
tactical
down the
support pretty much
There's this
saved
one
his men
merc who
and a
nuked a couple
respectable amount
Federation
of firepower for the
divisions.
Independence Force. Combined with deployments by the rest of Sicario and other mercenaries, we've brought back from the brink and have stabilized our territory.
I love that
Being able to
phrase.
maintain proper military formation and territory means we'll be able to wage this war the right way.
Nuked a couple
Stand by for
Federation
further
divisions
taskings
down the
and
floor.
get some rest.
Not even molecules or atoms, just quarks.
In truth, we didn't think we'd need you mercenaries at all. But unfortunately, what we hoped was going to be a relatively bloodless eviction of the Federation from our homeland has become an impossibility.
Presidia, Cascadia's capital, is falling. This afternoon, the first fully fledged Federation military units have come in from out of country to reinforce their garrisons here. Among them, a massive Federation naval fleet has secured a foothold in the capital. Independence Force Command planned this rebellion to have been timely enough to seize, hold, and place defensive positions in key territories within the country before their reinforcements came. Unfortunately, with the new wave of Federation reinforcements, Presidia's main urban centers have been lost, and we can't afford to lose any more manpower at the moment. A tactical retreat has been declared. Sicario, you, alongside other allied forces, will cover an immediate
So what you're saying
evacuation of
is
our
I
troops
should
still holding out on the
advance
ground.
Presidia.
By land,
Yeah.
by air, and by sea, we are extracting from Presidia. Protect the evacuation moving out of the AO by raising hell and taking out any Federation units that are pressing on
Raise
them.
hell.
If we lose any more men, we might not be able to continue fighting against the Federation.
Presidia is where the fighting started in Cascadia. However, we refuse to have it be where it ends. Not like this. Hitman Team, we expect much of you in this coming time.
Alright, so for this one, we are going to refrain from using nuclear weaponry. Because we actually want Presidia to live. So we're going to use harpoons for the airships and the ships. MLA-3s for the fighters. And MLAG-2s for the ground units.
Presidia on the nose, Sicario. Seems like the tactical retreat is in full swing.
I never used how big this entire city was. It must be a nightmare down there.
I could have lived my entire life within those city limits. Give me the sky any day. This is the evacuation defense units to anyone on this net. Please respond.
We have heavy attacks along our evacuation routes and are in need of immediate assistance.
That's our number, Sicario. Let's get to business. Hitman Team, Sicario is spread out over the AO, so you are our busybodies. I'm highlighting more distress calls, so hit them ASAP. Other HQ advises that we do not pass into the port section of the city. The Federation has a battle group moored there. I'm getting requests for air support all up and down the board. Hitman, I'm picking the first for you now. Get there before the evacuation line gets cut. You sure you got all IFF 100% clear? I don't want to waste cash on collateral. You do your job and I'll do
I
mine.
wonder why the harpoons can't take out the LCSs.
Once we hit the countryside, communications will go down regardless. Reach out till you need to. Might be the last commands around here.
Well, it's an anti-ship missile. It's specifically designed to pierce ship defenses. It can take out the air cruisers and the normal cruisers. No problem, but I don't understand why. Oh no, no, the description for the weapon says it pierces ship defenses. About this game that I really like, and that's kind of understated, and I kind of hope that appears in future Ace Combat games, is the quiet shotgun racket sound for when your weapons reload. It's a nice subtle audio cue that, hey, you can shoot again. Both Comet Dip and Stardust have railguns. They're the rapid fire ones. Jesus. I don't know what they're shooting at, but they're shooting at a lot of stuff. Sorry for those in that jail. welcome,
decade like
Starscream.
it was.
Yes, we are playing the orange game.
Destroyer cousin will destroy your area. Lower your current engine and drive the wings out of the airspace.
This is a great track.
Remember, attack these
I think
things
it's
from above or
called
behind.
my
From
name.
behind or head on.
Almost deflecting the ships over these things. Anyway, how's it take down?
Are we good to down these things over the Capitol? Moving to engage.
Not like we got a choice.
Going for a missile launch. Easy, cranking up. This is Signal 1-6 to command. Don't we have the peacekeeping squadron on tap? Negative. They're not in country for a few days. Make do with what we have. The runners are on the run and we're mopping up the remaining resistance in town. We're still getting hammered by enemy air. Copy all. We'll send reinforcements as necessary. On the defensive.
Hit Maryland! Watch two!
Economic smoke. Kennedy Hall just got torched. We had an IFV platoon run through it, so we're pulling back.
Icarus Armory, why would you be praying to them? Icarus Armory is Federation Sicario.
Just handle everything. We'll organize as best we can and get out of here.
Don't overextend. We'll get the stragglers over the next week. All we have to do is just secure the city.
Shut off. I'm moving to engage. Missile away. Goddamn, good luck. Missile shot off. Here's what it's gonna be. Nice shot. Another hit like that. Say. Engage defensive. Surprise one. I gotta get to
Ow, 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 ow! Fucking Sea Whiz. Here we go.
We've done all we can, Sicario. RTP to Rose Tower. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Thanks to you, casualties sustained during the retreat were minimized. We've lost contact with our final units within Presidia, so we can only assume the worst. We just have to remember their sacrifice to cover our escape. During the evacuation, we airlifted some of our most experienced fighters, along with Federation defectors and civilians who wanted to join up with us after seeing what the Federation did to Presidia. We're at the brink right now, and losing the capital was a blow. But thanks to you, we can survive this. Stand by for your next op orders.
Alright.
The Federation's interest in Cascadia has always been clear. It's as clear today as it was when we went into an association with them over half a century ago. Power. Our cordium deposits has made Cascadia an interest of the core Federation states perpetually, and because of that, we know exactly how to fight back. Even though we've lost many key territories as Federation forces land in country, we have a plan on how to cripple their advances and make them reevaluate their entire
Alright.
purpose here.
Mercenary
think
forces
this will
throughout
be the
Cascadia
last
are being
mission
tasked
for
to attack
tonight.
geothermal processing and storage facilities as the
well,
Allied
it'll
main force
depend
maintains
on
our
how
front line.
long it takes.
By striking these targets,
So
the
either this
Federation will
one
have to direct forces otherwise
or
concentrated on the front
eminent
line
domain.
to defending these key resource points. Hitman Team, Sicario will be tasked to hit separate facilities in the Yellowstone exclusion zone. Your area of operation will
That'll
be
be
one of the
this
main
one.
storage facilities along
I
the
just
Apadok
did a
fraction.
feel of my laptop.
Fly in, destroy as
get
much of the
warm.
facility as you can, an RTB before reinforcements respond en masse.
So we'll do one more
It's
mission and
suggested
then
that you
we'll
bring a
let the
well-rounded
laptop
loadout on this one. Once the Federation knows
cool
what
off.
we're doing, they're going to be retaliating hard.
Verily. All right. So for this one, see, we're going with definitely MLA3 for the airships and fighters. I mean, the standard is just double Maverick things. Or we could just do nukes. You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna bring the nukes. Cause why not? Sometimes if you look
We've got alarms raising at every airbase within response range. You're on the clock, so make it
I
snappy.
normally don't use the nukes, Ross,
Galaxy, especially when
but
back on watch. Hey, babysitting is easy.
I figure why not?
Complaining.
All I need is 10 minutes of you, Monarch, and then the flag for the week. Let's make the cash flow.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling. Anything and everything is free for the taking.
We're getting reports from power plants up and down Cascadia. Small flights of aircraft slipping past our front line and hitting the geothermal industry. Good tone. Going for good.
Phenon. Okay, hold on. Fair enough. I haven't anything else. I think part of your issue is how it's shown in Joel's book. It's very subtle down to it. Hiroshima no Pika. Fair enough. Although the nukes I'm carrying are not Hiroshima grade. They're low yield tactical nukes, aka dirty bombs.
Ground unit destroyed.
Hitman 1, missile away. Good luck. I've got a good tone. Hitman 1, splash 1.
Heads up, QRF has arrived. Fast movers. Now it's a fight.
Copy. Let's make some scratch.
Let's see here. Find the version of nukes more what happened in Japan to be misguided. We leveled Japan with firebombs long before we nuked her. Yeah, we did. Same as too. Come to find out when your cities are built of wood, they'll burn. Yeah. Mainly the thing with nukes nowadays is we just have so many of them on opposite sides of the main east-west dividing line that we can literally end civilization as we know it. It's called mutually assured destruction. Also, while they are great area denial weapons, if you want to actually take over an area, a nuke is not a good idea because it leaves a lot of residual radiation.
Trying to intercept. Die, damn it, move it.
But
Galaxy,
um,
rates.
Well,
shouldn't have nuked Japan in World War II, and we as America. Largely because I know what it would cost us if we didn't. We would have invaded the home islands, which would have incurred millions of casualties on both sides. And there would be, I mean, a generation would be decimated. And I know for a fact that I wouldn't be here. Because my paternal grandpa was a Navy corpsman during World War II, stationed in San Diego. He joined toward the tail end of the war. But he was set to deploy for the invasion of the home islands. And if he deployed, he would have been shot because the Japanese targeted the corpsman first. Let's see here. I need to catch up on chat. Two of the largest cities in the world disagree. If the X-Day invasions happened, we wouldn't have stopped until all of mainland Japan would have been on fire, occupied, and subjugated. And the Japanese would not have surrendered if we set foot on the home islands. And as what we saw in Okinawa, where they would literally fight to the last man, woman, and or child, there would be no prisoners because of the Bushido Code. So the death toll would have been more than what the Japanese lost in Hiroshima and Nagasaki combined. The G word mean glass. But yeah, the campaign to oh, that one. We might not have had a choice if they didn't surrender and decided to fight to the last man as a matter of honor. It might have come to that. There's always a choice, even if the choice is a bad one. Yeah. I don't know what would have happened. But throughout the Pacific War, surrender wasn't really an option for the Japanese. They didn't take prisoners, which meant we didn't take prisoners. So I think the most humanitarian thing that did happen was the twin nukes. Because those combined with the Soviet invasion of Manchuria forced the emperor to surrender. Yeah, I'm very glad we live in a timeline where we didn't have to find out. Yes. But yeah, the two nukes plus the Soviet invasion of Manchuria basically was forced the Japanese military to concede to the emperor, saying, yeah, we're surrendering. Because they didn't know how many more nukes we had. And combine that with the Soviets coming in, they would rather take their chances surrendering to the Americans than to have to deal with the Soviets. It's a phantom! Get on its tail!
Trust me, it was much worse when you were a five-man flight. Well, according to kill feed, I guess Monarch's buying tonight then. Hey man, one missile tracking. Evade.
Ow, ow. There's probably more than just smoke. I don't know what the hell do the extractors. Something interesting.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, it does kill the extractors. Nice!
Ground unit destroyed.
Oh wow, I didn't even think that one was in the blast radius. But it got them all. Nice.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Shit, that's a railgun. Oh, speaking of Japan World War II, there is a common misconception that is still being taught in schools that we made the Japanese sign an unconditional surrender. That's not entirely true. Yeah, it is. We did allow them one condition, and that was at the insistence of MacArthur. And that condition was we keep the Emperor in power. Which would turn out to be a wise decision. Oh yeah, I know they tried to surrender with conditions dozens of times. But Truman wanted to take Hirohito out of power. MacArthur stepped in and said, no, we're going to let him stay in power.
Destroyed.
Which was a good thing. Because that transformed, in the Japanese eyes, the American occupation from a foreign invading power to reluctantly invited guests of the Emperor. Which meant it was a lot more acceptable, according to their Bushido code, to tolerate our presence. So, you know, we could focus on rebuilding instead of having to fight even more. One one time. Yeah, it's true. The one time MacArthur did a good thing. Okay, we're gonna try and fight these guys. I don't know how it's gonna go. Because I don't have any of my Crimson fighting weapons. I just have a shit ton of missiles. Wait. This way, then coming around. No, that's screwed. Okay, I was hoping to catch one of them last. Yes, I did. That was my fourth one this mission. Okay, we're too high. I knew. Well, maybe over here. Nope, too close. Yeah, it's probably time to run away. Okay. We're gonna run away for that one. Splat. I was hoping to take some out, but I was too close to the ground on that one. I mean, I think I did more than just pop 40 tanks. I think I vaporized 40 tanks. Works for all. Go boom.
If you want combat effective against air units, start evacuating. No need to get killed like this. Why are the business hitting their own resources? Because we're using it right now.
Ow!
Enemy penetrating the counter line. Dispatch of the unit coordinating to secure containers ASAP. Follow the procedures. We were under attack. 20-point lists are kinda hard to read while we're being resolved. I'm taking a hit. Missile on the way. Launch missile. I see him. I see
It's
the
a
mark.
mock.
The rolls in that crown. Send it up the
It's not a crown, it's a butterfly.
Good stuff, Hitman.
Operations up and down the fracture are reporting similar successes. Keep hammering them till we pull out.
Dump boosters and the neutralizer agent into the pipelines. Thanks not much. We don't know how long it'll take to get curtail production back up.
Oh boy. So many QRFs.
Are you three making deals without my cut?
Don't get your panties in a twist, Galaxy. It's nothing. Just stop earning piece for dinner with all the extra dough. It's only fair.
It's here. Fucking orange. Sometimes the light is blue. But if you see that, you're already dead. Yeah. It's so orange, it's blue.
Five-man fight. Wow, including the kill feed. I guess Monarch's buying tonight then.
It's a shootout. Nice and close.
It'd be nice if somebody would get these spiders off my tail.
Locked on.
I'm not equipped for my dog fighting.
He's engaging me.
Box 2. There's a hole in the wing.
Alright, I think we got all the QRFs. Okay.
Missile on the way. Hitman 1, ordnance away.
Evading.
That extractor just needs to
Good kill.
Oh man. It hit. There we go.
Ground asset destroyed.
Alright, there's a couple more fighters at where the initial spot was. running this time.
Roger, tally-ho. Let's chase these dogs off.
Caution, Federation, Peacekeeper Squadron, Crimson Team.
We've got confirmed ID on these hostiles. We've got them pegged as Cascadians Federation peacekeepers.
Ah, freaking knew it. I'm out of here.
Yep, nope, I'm a Winchester anyway. Let's go.
Engagement not advised. If I had either QAMs or railguns, I'd go after them,
Be advised, if you go any further,
but I don't.
not have enough fuel to RTV. Fine. Crimson Owens, pursuit. Push final waypoint. Crimson 1, are you all right, sir? It's nothing. Next time. That was too close, guys. RTV. Me and the boss are going to have a chat.
All right.
with Stardust.
We're gonna go ahead and call the stream here because my laptop is starting to radiate heat, and I would
Hitman
like
team,
it to
your efforts in this
not
operation was
combust.
certainly commendable, if not by my mark, but the fact you garnered attention from the peacekeepers.
But
Peacekeeping squadrons are called in by the Federation to absolutely lock down a nation from the sky.
tomorrow
They're usually
morning
made up
will
of
be Halo
decorated
3.
pilots and Federation devotees. Additionally, Crimson Squadron is the peacekeeping squadron specifically made
Then
to launch Cascadia.
Sunday,
Their leader, Crimson 1, has become something of a poster
if
boy
I'm
for the
able to
Federation Air
stream,
Force,
because
and it's not
I'm
without
actually,
merit.
you know,
He's what many consider to be
awake.
the top ace in the world,
Um,
and we can only hope that their arrival in the country doesn't disrupt further operations.
we'll be
In
doing
any case,
Baldur's
Sicario's
Gate 3 with
strike
Arella.
against the geothermal facilities in the country, coinciding with similar efforts
And
theater-wide,
if we can't do
has
that,
hastened the
then
Federation offensive,
Labor Day,
buying us time to reorganize and plan
morning
for the war
we'll
forward.
do Arella, Baldur's
Let's
Gate
not
3.
waste this.
Evening we'll do Final Fantasy X. The search for Yuna. Wednesday, the Floof crew. We're going to do the Shrest's Crest, Flophouse, and Jahira's shit. Thursday, we will continue the Canon Run of Project Wingman. Starting with Imminent Domain and probably going through at least Midnight Light. I don't know. Well, it'll depend upon how quickly my laptop heats up. Friday, next Friday, will be more Mass Effect Andromeda. We're going to finish up Drax Loyalty Mission. Then we're going to do planetary quests on Eladin, Vol, and Kadara. But have a great night, everybody. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.